I have not done a video about our Pisces girlies, and I'm like, how come I haven't? They are so fascinating and interesting to talk about. Now, if you've been around a Pisces girl, you understand that their eyes is a feature that makes you know they are a Pisces. I can look at a girl on the street and know she's a Pisces just from her eyes. Pisces women are very friendly, they're very outgoing, they're very personal. They like to know people, they love to hang out, they love engagements, they love gatherings until they don't like you. If they don't like you, they're not coming to your thing no matter how much you try, no matter who's there, no matter what it's about. They set boundaries very well in life. Pisces women also can come off a little neurotic and scatterbrained. It means that they kind of like are the type of girly to walk out the house and be like, oh my God, I forgot this. I forgot my keys. I forgot that. I forgot this. And they have so many things that they're forgetting sometimes that you're like, how do you get anything accomplished? You'll usually find Pisces women being a bit of a loner, even though they have the ability to make friends. They have a tendency to pick their friends very wisely. Like they're not going to be the girly that you're going to find hanging around with losers, low life, scumbags, or dirty people. They don't have the time, honey, for that. And they are not trying to hang out with you if you don't have your shit together. You need to have your shit together before you come at them. Pisces women are all about what's good for them. They're the type of women that can dish it, but they cannot take it. They do not like criticism about how they handle things or how they go about their life, but they're quick to criticize you and to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. Now, these women are advantageous. They see life as a journey that if they do this, what is the outcome? They'll go here if it makes sense, and if it doesn't make sense for them, they'll pivot. So these are women that can pivot very quickly from one situation to a next, depending on how it works out for them. Pisces women have no problem moving on in life. They have no problem going from relationship to relationship because love is not something that they see the way you guys see it, as all cushy and warm and fuzzy. They see it as a more practical thing. Like, you need love, obviously. You need to find people that you can have kinship with and kindness to, and that you want to do something for because you genuinely like them. But they have a hard time finding people like that. They have a very small circle of people that they trust intimately with their secrets, because these are not the women that are going to tell you the most private things about themselves, even though they seem like they come off that way. If you really take a good listen to what they're saying, they're usually getting shit out of you and allowing you to vent and say all the things about yourself, and they're just mirroring your behavior. Meaning, like, instance, we'll say you're talking about something you went through, right? They're the quick to jump in there and be like, well, I went through something very similar and my relationship was strained. They have a way of making you feel relaxed enough to trust them, to want to open up. But I sense that a lot of the stuff with Pisces women that they really want to say is going to stay buried deep inside them, and they will never say it, not even on their last breath. They won't say it. They won't break with it because they like this image that they have of their self. As the women that are avid learners, right? They constantly are trying to find ways to impact and to help somebody learn about their health, learn about their wellness, how to overcome stuff when they themselves struggle with overcoming their own battles. They have not fixed their own battles. They have not fixed their own lives, their own circles, but they're quick to judge you and tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. These women have a strong persona, meaning when they enter a room, people take them seriously. People sense their presence. They have a presence about them. However, they can come off like a little bit of a know-it-all, like they have all the answers and that really technically you can't teach them anything. One of the things Pisces women really value are people who are great conversationalists, meaning you can listen really well. You can ask the right questions. They love people that can ask the right questions. If you're a person and a dummy and you ask stupid questions, they'll close off the conversation and move on with their day. They love intellectual people that have information that can help them grow and learn and become better at life. These women, believe it or not, can get swept up by men pretty easily, much easier than they actually think. If a man is really straightforward and blunt and knows what he wants, these women will fall for them. They like a strong man. They like a guy that actually brings a bit of personality to the relationship, because these women, believe it or not, even though sometimes they're very outgoing and friendly and boisterous, they need a man that is very confident in who he is and secure with who he is, and doesn't really rely on them for everything, because they're not trying to be your sugar mama. I'm sorry. It's the other way around. They expect you to pull your weight as a man and be a freaking man, because they're not trying to do everything. They want to feel cared for, and they want to feel loved and secure and precious to you. Now, when you're a cheater or something like that with these women, it's very hard for them to accept that type of relationship, because they really believe in standards and values. So they're not going to put up with nonsense and foolishness from you. They find themselves sometimes marrying 2, 3, 4 times if they just get annoyed enough with you. So don't annoy these women, because they'll move on. They don't have time for your nonsense, and they believe that they're good enough to find somebody else to replace you. So tread lightly, fellas. Have a great day. Remember, think for yourself.